UK telecoms firm Vodafone's confirmed it is in talks with Verizon to sell its stake in their US joint venture, Verizon Wireless. Reportedly, the price would be around $130 billion, almost 100 billion euros. Vodafone owns 45% of Verizon Wireless, which is the leader in the US mobile phone market. Joe Rundle from ETX Capital's confident it will go through.
This deal's effectively been trying to be being done for about 10 years, and it's the first time that Vodafone have really come out and said we're on the table and negotiating. So I think they must be fairly far down the route to be able to do it. So I will expect it to go ahead.
Verizon has long wanted to gain full ownership of a rapidly growing network that generates billions of dollars in free cash flow, but the companies couldn't agree on its value. Vodafone said that it wanted to sell, but only at the right time and for the right price.
It'll be huge. 100 billion is a lot of money. Vodafone has got a significant minority stake, and Verizon is the biggest US player in a very profitable market, so I can afford to spend this money and buy Vodafone out.
The last time we saw deals of this magnitude was really at the turn of the millennium, wasn't it? And what's that telling us about the telecoms market?
Well, the US market is very profitable. Verizon are in control of how much the dividend is and how frequently it's paid. Verizon obviously want control of their company. I think Vodafone have got to ask some big questions. What will they do with the money? It's a lot of money to spend. Yeah. What will the tax bill be? And thirdly, can you be a global company if you're not in the States?
So just break this down for me. What is in this for Vodafone, other than obviously 100 billion, which is not to be sniffed at? But what are they going to do with that money, do you think?
Well, how do we make a return on our cash? Vodafone, that's the big question. I think in the profitability of the US market is far higher than everywhere else in the world, especially in the UK and Europe.
And that's the bit that they're going to hive off. So
exactly, and these talks have happened before. So my question will be, what's different now?
Well, what is different now?
I can't see what is, actually. I mean, obviously, if I was in charge of Verizon, I would want 100% of my company, and they are the stronger player. They can say how much the dividend is and how often they pay it. So Vodafone is in potentially a weaker position, but remember, they've had this investment a long time, and it will produce a lot of cash. The tax bill, etc., that will all be worked out, but where am I going to spend 100 billion? Shareholders in the UK, special dividend, etc., etc.